Good morning, Vietnam. Wake up, it's Friday. Let's rock and roll, baby. Come to daddy. Let's show up in the room and let's get ready to rock. This morning's topic is how to be effective in setting business appointments. Whoop, whoop. Char Stewart has joined the house. Welcome. Ed has popped in. One of my future lifers, the Power of You Dot, is in the room. Today we're going to cover how to set an effective business appointment. Lots of you out there don't know what the hell to say, and it's stopping you from being effective. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's back this little baby up. And let's get ready. Thank you and good morning. Hey, listen, if you're new to me and my scopes, put on the bottom new. I want to give you some special love. Get your pencil and paper ready because I never know if I'm going to say something inspiring. Someone right now is giving me some purple hearts and you may not realize it. I love purple hearts. Purple, gold, and green hearts are my favorite because I'm from South Louisiana and I love the Mardi Gras colors. Here's some gold. Now that purple heart, don't let that gold heart person outcompete you. Get on that. We are new. The Power of You Dot. Hey, the Power of You Dot. Tell me about your company and tell me where you guys are located. Vernon the Great is in the house. Where are you at, Vernon? All right, girls and boys. Dewa, very good. Dewa, tell me about yourself. Tell me where you guys are located. From the Philippines. Woo! Vernon the Great from the Philippines. The Philippines with a dream. Rockford, Illinois. All right. Hello, Kyle Lowry. I hadn't seen that name lately, Kyle. You been out of town? Building some dreams? Building a bucket list, baby? Huh? Tell daddy. Come on now. Very good. Hope. Where's those? Kazakhstan. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I'm so honored. I'd like to hear about your business market. I'd like to hear how difficult it is for you to set appointments that people will actually show up for or that will be attentive to what you're going to talk about. We share opportunities with the world. Their headquarters are in Virginia. The Power of You Dot. The Power of You Dot. If you're not following the Power of You Dot, here's my question to you. Why not? Why not? Okay, there is so much to learn. There's so much free education right here at Periscope. But hey, here's the thing. Education without implementation is devastation. Education without implementation is devastation. Oh, Power of You has invited followers. Do all of you that are new to Periscope, do you know how to click that little Periscope man down there and allow other people to share in this positive broadcast? Uncle Joe, hey, Uncle Joe, tell us where you're from and what kind of business you're in. Sandeep, tell us where you're from. Tell us where you're from and what kind of business you're in. If right now is the time for you to also ask me some questions that you are having some challenges with on setting effective appointments, and I will rock. My name is Marvin LeBlanc, and I am here to serve you. That's what I'm here to do. And Uncle Joe is in Long Beach, California. Awesome. Awesome. That is a beautiful location to be from, as it's a beautiful location to be in South Louisiana, especially in October where the mosquitoes are down and the humidity is also down. What is my opportunity? My opportunity today is to share with you the fact that I have been a sales coach. I have been an insurance entrepreneur for 30 years. I am the author of a best-selling book. I'm not here to sell the book. The name of the book is Come Hell or High Water, Life Lessons from Hurricane Katrina. So just a little bit about my story. Hey, Sultana, Today, Sultana, what we're doing is we're going to talk about how to set an effective business appointment. I just was introducing myself because I am Marvin LeBlanc, and I have a company called Marvelous Performance Systems that works with sales organizations so that they can become more effective in their messaging. I am just going to one company as technical recruiter. Very good, very good. And my name is Marvin LeBlanc. So let's get started. Right here is nothing more than a laminated card. And on this laminated card is a word track that I have worked on and created since the late 80s. And so anybody that requests some of these cards, you just send me an email at MarvinLeBlancSpeaker@gmail.com. That's MarvinLeBlancSpeaker@gmail.com, and I will send you these cards, no charge, no obligation, no commitment. I'm just serving, okay? People do that. People just serve because they can, and then they believe in the law of reciprocity, and the universe feeds back that energy back to me in whatever way that you can. Sultana, all you have to do is email me, baby, at Marvin LeBlanc, LeBlanc, speaker, Marvin LeBlanc speaker @gmail.com. Can somebody pop that up and type that out on the bottom? Because some of us learn better visually. Now, here's the content. Are we ready to get to the content? Say yes. Okay. Marvin, Marvin, LeBlanc, LeBlanc, speaker @gmail.com. Oh, okay. Char Stewart at Gmail. Char Stewart has it right there. You should follow her because she's got it right there. Sultana, did you pick up what Uncle Joe just put down? Marvin LeBlanc speaker @gmail. Welcome, DJ Bobby. DJ Bobby, we are now going to cover how to build, how to effectively give an effective business appointment. How to set an effective business appointment. So here's the deal. Most people in sales sometimes lack organized thought. They also sometimes lack 20 or 30 seconds of courage. The 20 or 30 seconds of courage that they lack is they get intimidated about the prospect that they're fixing to call on. So here is a word track on how to set an effective business appointment. Mr. Jones, what I suggest we do is sit down and have a cup of coffee. I'll tell you what the Marvelous Performance Systems are, how they work, and how they can benefit you. At that point, Mr. Jones, if you'd feel like your company is a good fit to work with me, I'd be glad to work with you. On the other hand, Mr. Jones, if you don't feel like this is a good fit, or I don't feel like it's a good fit, I'd be the first to tell you, let's not do it. Does that sound reasonable? They always say, yes, that sounds reasonable. Mr. Jones, can I get together with you at 9:20 on Tuesday morning? Or would 2:40 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon be better for you? Now, that right there is an appointment setting word track. I refer to it on here as my coffee track because I'm not trying to sell a product or service whenever I am selling the appointment. What I am selling on the appointment is, hey, can we get together and hang out and visit? Okay? So don't have all that commission breath and don't be all in their face. You're in a conversation with them. It's getting to that point where it looks like they're kind of interested in what you have to talk about. And you say to him, well, John, at this point, John, what I'd suggest we do is just sit down and have a cup of coffee. You know, I'll tell you what our programs are, how they work, and how they can benefit you. At that point, John, if you feel like you want to be involved with us and you are confident that we can help you get to the next level, I'd be flattered. I'd be ready to do it. On the other hand, John, if you don't think this is a fit for you, or if I don't feel like it's a fit for you, I'll tell you, and then let's just not do it. Does that sound reasonable? Now, I want to back out of the role play, and I want to ask you, just now when you heard that word track, assuming that you were a qualified prospect, assuming that I've already asked you about what do you have, what do you like about your product or service, we're leading up into whether or not it's worthy for us to meet. When I just went through and role played that word track, how did that feel as a customer? Did that feel too selly? Did that feel too pushy? Or was that comfortable for you? This is a time to respond. Were you comfortable? If somebody approached you in that way, are you okay with that? How about some hearts, guys? How about some hearts? Were you okay with that? Let me know. Yeah, it worked out. Yeah, it worked out. Marvin, that wouldn't have been offensive. Thank you, Sandeep. Yeah, that wouldn't have been offensive. Okay, so we're not asking to solve world peace on this appointment setting word track. But what I'm trying to communicate to you is you cannot present your products or services if you can't meet with that individual either virtually or face to face in a favorable position. If they're not going to meet with you and they're not going to talk to you under favorable circumstances, that is a suspect that never blossom into being a prospect. So with those, you X through them and you move on. You don't keep bleeding over a prospect if you've gone through a process and they didn't qualify. Rico, you're going to love the rebroadcast, which is always at catch.me/MarvinLeBlanc, katch.me/MarvinLeBlanc. CMK Connection is in the house. Thank you for coming. Catch.me/MarvinLeBlanc is where the replay is. Also, again, as a way of service to you, you can take these little laminated cards, you put them in your pocket, and you sit down, and when you're going to be setting appointments today, you can just read the word track. A lot of my team members, I just let them read the word track. Now, do they need to be conversational? They need to be conversational. But don't be one of these people who says, well, I don't work by word tracks. Really? Okay, here's the thing. You're not Einstein. You need to come up with word tracks that sound intelligent, that don't offend people, that appeal to people, that people are magnetically attracted to you because they at least want to sit down and have a cup of coffee. I have appointments set for the next 6 months because whenever I spend time with those people, they're going to be not only excited, I'm going to be totally there. I'm never going to answer a cell phone whenever I'm on a phone appointment or a face-to-face appointment. And so the time is going to be valuable. Are you valuable? Are you worth it? Okay, because if you think you're worth it, what you need to be worth is the commitment to preparing, the commitment to be organized in what is coming out of your mouth. That is important. The other thing is, don't be all selly, okay? I don't have a perfect language. I don't have a perfect face. I don't have anything that's perfect. What I do have is I come from a place of service, because lots of people that are in sales, they haven't ever even looked up the word sales. Have you looked up the word sales, and do you know what it really means? You haven't, have you? Okay, I'll forgive you, Urban, just this one time. Oh, Urban, I can't hardly pick on Urban. He's just getting into the broadcast. McNasty, I can't pick on you, but McNasty, you and Urban, y'all have something great to go watch on the replay at catch.me/MarvinLeBlanc. This is going to be worth it. So, again, send me an email, MarvinLeBlanc, speaker@gmail.com. Hey, send me those laminated cards. I'll try it. Now, Here's the last thing I'm going to say while we push off, because you know what? It's a Friday and it's time to rock and roll. It is not, thank God it's Friday. Oh. No, get away from that, thank God it's Friday. The reason why you're thinking that is because you don't have enough value that you got going on inside your life Monday through Friday. Get away from that, thank God it's Friday. Today, what we're going to practice is Fact-Finding Friday. What is Fact-Finding Friday? Fact-Finding Friday is when you get your mind off of yourself and you get the word track down and you don't leave. You do not leave the office or your mental workspace until you have set 5 virtual or face-to-face appointments for next week. And what you want to do is your very first appointment you want to set next week is for about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Actually, set it for like 10 o'clock because I'm going to miss the broadcast. Oh, I'm on my 9 to 9. If you don't know it, I broadcast every day at 9 a.m. Central Standard Gumbo Time and 9 p.m. Central Standard Gumbo Time. But next Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm in a Marvelous Performance workshop. And so we're going to be in a study group studying ways to be more effective in sales, ways to be working less, living longer, and selling smarter. So that's what I'm all about, working less, living longer, and selling smarter. If you have other questions about those type of subjects, as always, MarvinLeBlanc Speaker at gmail.com. So today, don't say, thank God it's Friday. Today, you say, woo! Today is Fact-Finding Friday, and I am going to set 5 appointments for my product or service before I say hello to the weekend. By the way, for those of you who really want to be great, here's an extra bonus. Shh! Don't tell too many people. People that are great, they work 6 and 7 days a week. And even when they're working 6 and 7 days a week, they're still having time for the people that they love. Here's another thing. Shh, don't tell anybody. The great people, they only talk to their friends at certain times during the day. My friends know that I commute 2 hours a day. They know that very rarely do I actually talk to them during work hours. I will talk to them at night. I will talk to them in my commute. Another thing is I usually turn off all of my cell phone communications at a certain time in the night. So those are ways to be balanced, and those are extra little bonuses that weren't supposed to be included in how to set an effective business appointment. So when you see that Marvelous Scopes come up, you should know I am dedicated to giving you high value content. Reach out to me. Ask me any stupid question about sales. Don't make mistakes in sales when you could have asked me. I've had 19,600 sales interviews. I have figured out all the ways to screw up. Don't you screw up. I've already screwed up. So don't screw up on something I can teach you, right? Does that not make sense to you? Thank you for the hearts. Before that you adjourn, can you just tap on and knock out about 50 or 100 hearts right before you adjourn, you people that have seen me serve this morning? I appreciate it greatly. I also want to share and give a shout out to these people. If you're not following these people can expand your mind in other areas that I don't specialize in. Cindy Poe, Grant Cardone, Garth Delican, and Lisa Illman. Does everybody see that? Dude, I am not still broke. As a matter of fact, if you gotta know, I'm financially independent. So, don't be hating. So there you go. There you go. So in ending, I want to say from South Louisiana, I wish you peace. I wish you love. I wish you gumbo. Do your fact finds. Set your appointments. 5 appointments before you head into the weekend. I can't wait to hear about it. email me, MarvinLeBlancSpeaker@gmail.com. Peace, love, and gumbo. Goodbye, everybody.